Today is a really big day. I've achieved something that I've been wanting to do like all my life, really, to be honest, and that is take my gran to New York. I've been working really hard over the past years, and we're now at the stage that things have happened that have allowed us to do it. My gran is like the most pure soul ever. She grew up with nothing, and you know, she's not really been on many holidays throughout her life. And since I was a little boy, she always told me her dream was to go to New York. She's turning 75 now. Her health's good. She's doing well, but it's, you know, obviously she's getting older, and I'm so happy that we're going to get to do this before she can't travel or anything like that would happen. That sounds really negative, but you know what I mean. I'm just so buzzing that we're gonna get to fulfill her dream. We just had a good idea, which was get a wee bottle of champagne delivered, so she's actually got something. Because we're going to tell her just now. It's in August, but we want to tell her now so she's got time to prepare and get excited for it and get her passport ready and stuff. Right, we've ordered the champagne. It's 5 minutes away from the house, and I've told her that it's coming, so she's going to get that. Plan is we'll FaceTime her and say, oh, it's just a wee present, and then we'll tell her that that's why we're celebrating. Oh, I crap myself.
Okay, we're calling her.
Hiya.
Oh, that's too much. Thanks very much.
Are you crying?
I do wonder.
Why are you crying?
A bottle of champagne's too much, son.
It's just a wee gift to let you know that I love you.
A big gift, darling. Thanks a million.
Well,
So kind of
I think it's not, honestly, it's fine, you deserve it.
Oh, darling.
We need to celebrate.
What for?
The fact that I'm taking you to New York in August.
What? Me? You?
Me, you and Fern.
Oh my God, Michael, no way.
We're going to New York in August. Staying near the big Grand Central Hotel. 6 nights.
Oh my Michael, no way. I haven't got enough clothes. I'm not going to do. I've got new sandals. I've got new gold sandals. I'm alright, Fern. Oh, it's too much, son.
No, it's no. Yeah, I told you I was gonna take you one day.
Oh, you did promise me, darling.
And
but you didn't need to keep it.
I've been working hard, and I promised you I was gonna take you, and it's all good. So.
Oh my God, Michael, thanks a million, darling. I can't believe it. Got New York, me.
I've been buzzing to do it for so long, and I've been trying to get away to do it, and now I've got it. I've done it. So happy.
Oh, darling, thanks. I can't believe it. I'm not going to tell first. I'm putting it on the Facebook. Darling, I love you. She's wonderful.
Aww, love you.
Thanks very much.
I'm buzzing. We get to do it, and we'll get to make the memories.
I don't deserve you. You're wonderful.
No, you do. You deserve everything, Gran. I told you that. You're the best. You're the most pure wee soul ever. I love you.
Oh, I love you, darling.
Right, okie dokie. Brilliant.
Okay,
Right, bye. Love you.
Bye.
Well, growing up in the Gorbals were tenements and back courts. There was no grass, and you had to make your own playing with mud and playing with broken china and playing shops. There was nothing else to do. You never seen grass. You never went to the park unless it was Easter because there was no grass near us. We had to walk to the Queen's Park in the summer with a bottle of water and sandwiches and roll down the hill and roll your egg down the hill, and that was a big thing for a Sunday.
A quick little travel tip for any of you that might have some trips planned over the next few months. Whenever we travel, we always make sure that we have an eSIM installed on our phones, as it actually saves us so much money compared to the roaming fees that your phone provider charges you. We always have our discount code for Holifly linked in the description, so you can save yourself even more money.
Out playing in the back garden when I was a wee girl, about 7 or 8, and we used to what we called rake the middens, and we're all looking for goodies in the middens. I was in one of the middens raking it about, looking, I found a big bar of chocolate that size, and it was half eaten by the rats. So I just broke it off and ate the rest of the chocolate. That was a big treat. Couldn't believe you were getting a big bar of chocolate. Never get any pocket money. But sometimes you get what they call a penny poke.
Penny Coke.
That was an ice cream and a cone with a penny.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again.
Oh no. I can't look at that. Oh no. I'm in this bike with that film.
Dressed out I was. Good morning. It is day 1 in New York. Me and Michael have been up since like 4 a.m. and because we're 5 hours behind here, so that would be like 9 a.m. back home. And we're obviously so shattered yesterday, just full day of travelling from, we got up at 5 a.m. in the morning and I don't think we went to bed until like maybe what would have been 1 a.m. UK time, or maybe later than that. I don't know, honestly, so confused, but it was a long day, but it was good and we did well getting here. So yeah, we thought we may as well take advantage of waking up early and head to Brooklyn Bridge this morning for the sunrise, because that's like such a classic thing that people do whilst they're in New York. And we are actually cutting it a wee bit fine now because it's 5:37. I think the sunrise is maybe like 6:30 or something. So we're gonna go try and get a subway, suss that out, and yeah, head there and check it out. But wow, this place is mad. Just from driving around in the taxi when we got here yesterday, it's just crazy. So we'll take you with us and we'll show you about.
Bit of a change of plan. We've just jumped out, grabbed some coffee and breakfast, and oh sorry, guys cleaning the street. And now we are walking, and we've just stumbled upon Times Square, which is funny. But my gran, we were going to go to Brooklyn Bridge, but my gran needed some breakfast and like just making sure she was okay. So she's chilling in the room for a little while, then she's going to get ready, and then we're going to go to Central Park. So me and Fern just took a walk, and yeah, accidentally came and stumbled upon Times Square when we were getting some breakfast. So there's just so much to see and do, and it's like every 2 minutes you're coming across something else to like jump into or look at or famous, and yeah, it's pretty amazing.
We walked past this really nice looking coffee shop, so Michael had to stop in for a little flat white, and it's unbelievable. But when Michael was in Miami and Orlando, he kept on saying to me like, oh, America's just so funny because all the people just like walk into your like radius and just start saying random things to you, and like I couldn't quite like understand what it's like. And after being here for only a few hours, like people literally just walk past and they're like so friendly, but it's so random at the same time. Like someone literally just walked past, I'm not even eating, and he's like, bon appetit. It's so funny.
Characters everywhere. It's just like, it's a fake place, made up, the Matrix. 7-Eleven.
We've come into 7-Eleven. Look at the size of this cup. That is the size of my head. Jesus. Oh, that sun on my back is so nice. We've made it to Central Park. We went back to the hotel and got Michael's gran, and we hired her like a little scooter. We hired her a little scooter so that she can get about more easily because her knee is a wee bit sore. So it was interesting to say the least when she first got the scooter, because she's not been driving in so long and she doesn't have a scooter back home. So getting used to it in the hotel with like all the tight turns and all the corridors was quite funny. But now, like, once we're out and about, it's actually fine because there's so much space on the pavement, and like in Central Park it's just like really open and nice. So she's absolutely loving it. She's flying about. Me and Michael are trying to keep up with her, so it's quite funny. Whether we'll have to charge it a couple of times.
I went out to school myself, no breakfast, no fire, and I swore that day when I had my girls, they'd never go out the door like that. They'd be able to look as good as everyone else, and they would be confident in themselves, and I'd be proud of them. Going into school looking a million dollars, but I never did. And even at school, hadn't a uniform, and I always felt different because I knew I was different, and I never liked it because I knew that you don't fit in. And my friends had Irish parents, and they had uniforms. I never had a uniform, never, and I always felt different.
Hello.
Bells will ring, and going on links, and going on wing, and you'll sing the beats of the From now on, so let's laugh and
Okay, good evening guys. It is the evening of day one and we're absolutely knackered after a full day of walking. We've done like over 32,000 steps.
Because of the time difference as well, we got up so early.
Yeah, so we literally were up since like 4 AM, walking about, walked all through Central Park, went to, what was it called for dinner? Ellen's Stardust Diner for dinner, which was really, really good. If you come to New York, definitely go there because it's such a great atmosphere with like all the waiters and waitresses are like singing and they're all like trying to get onto Broadway, so they're like amazing. And then we just came back to the hotel and I've been chilling ever since. And a couple of our friends are actually in New York tonight and it's their last night before they go home tomorrow, so we've decided to drag ourselves out even though we're so tired to come and meet them for a little couple of hours to have a wee drink or something. So that's the plan. We're just walking to meet them just now and taking in all the scenery. it is day 2 and me and Michael are just heading out. This is our first experience of the New York subway and oh my goodness, it's absolutely boiling. Like see when you're walking through, it's roasting, and then as soon as you get on the actual subway carriage, it's like air conditioned and so cold and nice. But walking between the trains, oh my god, I'm sweating already. It's mental. Michael's already been up and out for a coffee this morning. He went to Joe and the Juice for a little coffee.
I went there a lot, but they wouldn't service, so I got pissed off.
What?
No, they just take ages to service.
Oh, right. And yeah, I was a bit slower off the mark this morning because I was feeling slightly fragile after last night. So just took my time getting ready, and now we've not eaten yet, so we're gonna try find somewhere for breakfast. But where are we heading towards? Like the Chinatown kind of area.
Yeah.
So we'll see what that's like when we get there. Okay, so the subway did not work out. I think there was like some line closures, so we were just getting too stressed and far too warm down there. It was not nice.
Work being done, and there was just reroutes and stuff. We were like, right, much rather just walk or get a cab or something.
Yeah, it was far too warm on the platform, so we're like, let's get out of here.
The trains are really cool though. The trains are really aircon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. As soon as you step on the actual subway itself, like the train, it's just like, was so cold and it was nice. But you'd think they would do that for the full station, but apparently not. So we ended up getting off after just one stop at Times Square, and we're absolutely starving, but most of like the popular places, because it's a Saturday today, are like queued out and they'll take ages to get food. So we were thinking of heading to Liberty Bagels, but we'll see when we get there how queued out it's going to be because I am hungry. The food wrecks.
Taste it. The bagel looks good. I got a cinnamon bagel, which is a bold choice.
That is a bit rogue.
Jalapeno, eggs, tomato, bacon. I don't know how to make this.
How are you rating the cinnamon thing?
Good.
I got very overwhelmed in there and had no idea what to get because there's so many fillings and stuff, so I literally just asked the girl like what was the most popular, so she just gave me this like cream cheese bagel. I think it's called like scallion or something, but I think it's just cream cheese, so I'm not really sure how much I'm gonna like it. That's what it looks like. Was mine like a wee sesame one? It's a really nice flavour. Also, surprisingly, there was like no queue for that. Like there was loads of people in there eating, but I think they must be really quick at taking the orders and bashing out the food because we hardly had to wait like literally 2 minutes to order, and then it was about maybe 5-10 minutes maximum till we got the food, so it's quite ideal. If you don't believe in Jesus Christ, you will go to hell. You will go to hell. So we went back to the hotel, got Michael's gran, and we got an Uber down to the Staten Island ferry. So we're just about to take the ferry over and check out the Statue of Liberty. I didn't know how easy it was going to be to get onto the ferry with the little scooter that we hired for Michael's gran, but it was actually the biggest life hack because We just got to skip the entire queue and we just got straight on. Like, it was really easy for her to just like drive right on. So basically Staten Island is the free ferry that just takes you across, and you can get on one, go round and then come back on the other. So we just ended up doing that, but there is a paid one that you can do that takes you actually to Liberty Island, but we didn't really bother because you get a good enough view of it from the one that we were on. So yeah, that was good. And then now we just stopped, had a little drink, and we're walking up through Wall Street, and we're going to go to the 9/11 memorial, I think, as well. As we were walking up through the financial district, we came across the Charging Bull statue. It was a very popular tourist attraction, and we found out from observing what people were doing that it's become very popular to stand in queue to get photos and touch the bull's bronze balls, which we found very amusing. Apparently it's a sign of good luck and financial prosperity. On our way towards the 9/11 memorial, we also stumbled across Trinity Church, which was absolutely beautiful. However, it was unfortunately closed, I think for a wedding, so we just had to admire it from the outside. We then headed for a bite to eat at a place that we'd been recommended called Italy, and oh my goodness, it was amazing in here. If I could do my weekly food shop here every single week, I would be in heaven. We decided to go all out and treat Michael's gran to some oysters and caviar, as this is something she's always wanted to try. They've prepared that so nice.
No wonder they rave about it, eh, mate? When I was about 12, my sisters got married, and my mother was really poor, and she would send me around with a wee note, and she used to say, "Please oblige, can you give me milk and bread and butter till Friday?" I'd go into the one shop, up was a dairy, and he was asked me to stand aside because he was 7 paying customers. So they went to the butchers, the same scenario, and I had to wait, and I was so embarrassed at 12. I didn't understand it, but I thought, this is not right. And then you went to for vegetables, for potatoes and things, and that was the same scenario, and I absolutely hated it. A typical dinner, everything homemade. My wee mother was a great cook. It was minced potatoes one night, stewing potatoes the next night, egg and chips, and I loved egg and chips. Bread and butter, but a Saturday night, my mother used to set the table. It was all cups and saucers and tea plates, and we had a salad on a Saturday night.
A salad?
A salad. And we had lettuce, tomatoes and cold meat on a Saturday night. And it was wonderful. So I was working, I was 15, and I started to like healthy eating. So I said to my mum one day, could I possibly get a fruit dinner tonight? And she went, what's a fruit dinner? What do you mean, hen? I said, an apple, an orange, a banana maybe. I'll see how the money goes. So when I came in that Friday night and the fruit dinner was on the table, oh, and I brought myself a yogurt, a plain yogurt up, and I thought I died and went to heaven. I thought, a fruit dinner and a tub of yogurt? I've died and went to heaven, this is fabulous.
Say what you were saying to the vlog.
What?
Say what you were just saying. That you won't be able to content yourself when you go home.
I'm not going to content myself when I go home. I'll be wanting caviar and oysters and lifted about and a wee buggy and everything. And now I'll have nothing. And I'll be that sad. But I've had a bloody ball.
Oh, you're brilliant. Okay guys, that's us made it back to the hotel. We're absolutely exhausted, so we're just gonna chill out for the night, I think, because we've done so much walking over the past couple of days and we've jammed in so many activities, so yeah, we're just gonna chill out for the rest of the evening and we'll catch you tomorrow. Good morning guys, it's day 3 and we're just heading down. It's 8 o'clock just now. We're just heading down to get some breakfast in the hotel.
Right.
Okay, we're heading out to go to Times Square to check out the TKTS booths, I think it is.
Yes,
it's like
tickets.
the on-the-day tickets for the Broadway shows. Because we didn't book anything and we thought we'll see how we feel when we get here. Now that we're here, we're like, okay, we need to go see a Broadway show. And plus, Michael's
My
gran
gran
would love it.
Love it, yeah.
So we're gonna go see what they have and see what deals we can get.
Thank you.
Let me see.
Okay, the cold foam was a good idea.
New Orleans style coffee with cold foam. Oh, that's so good to sip. I feel like you don't get a straw because you need to sip it off the top and get the cold foam.
New York Yanks. Wait. Look at number one.
Okay, we're in the queue. We joined the queue at like 10:15 and it's now 10:39 and it's still like hardly moving.
So I wasn't around.
We're thinking that we would most likely want to see Chicago, just because it's like a classic one and we're wanting one that's got like a really good orchestra. So apparently they do 50% off tickets for Chicago, so we're going to see what they've got when we get to the front. But we need to make sure it's like wheelchair accessible and stuff from Michael's gran, so yeah, we'll see what they say. Okay, it's 11:15 now. We've been here for like an hour, but the queue is moving very quickly now. This is
No,
basically
we've been
the
here
front.
for 45 minutes.
No, we got here at 10:15.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hey man, good man, how are you? Good, so we're looking for Chicago. Two
Tickets for Chicago for 2 p.m.
Three.
Three tickets, yeah.
3 tickets for Chicago. Starts at 2 o'clock and it's right there on 49th Street at the Ambassador. We'll go up 2 blocks and make a left.
Beautiful man, thank you
This
so
is your
much.
receipt.
Appreciate
Amazing.
it.
Thank you guys. Have so much
Thank
fun.
you.
Have a good
You
one.
too. Bye bye. That's unreal. We literally got orchestra level seating on the aisle.
In the middle.
3 tickets for 200 and how much? What was it altogether?
$250.
$250, which is about 180, 190 pounds. So that's actually unreal. 50% off tickets. We're running out of storage on this memory card, so we're gonna go into Best Buy and see if they've got any. We were gonna get it in the airport, but we ran out of time.
Somewhere upstairs with the cameras at, they had the memory box.
Okay, we've ended up getting an SD card and we saw the Osmo like mobile gimbals, so we're gonna get one of those as well so that we can do like live streams a bit more. That's the plan.
2083, do you guys?
So we've got the Mobile 7 and a 256 SD card. Wow, that was the nicest dinner. That is up there with probably one of the top 5 dinners I've had in my life, I think.
Yeah.
I've never been to a Korean barbecue
It was
before.
definitely up there.
And that was so good. We're literally just beside the flat iron building, but unfortunately it's got loads of scaffolding on it, so it doesn't really give it the full effect. But we're being naughty because we had a lovely, nice dinner, and then now we're looking for a little sweet treat. So we're gonna go to Levain Bakery and try their famous cookies that everyone talks about. So let's go.
I used to have 2 of the original chocolate chip walnut.
What one did you get? Oh my god, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, it's facts.
The hype is real, guys.
Oh yeah.
The hype is real. Good morning. We are at the subway. We were having a wander about there and we were just doing a live stream, so hey to you guys if you joined the live stream, but it stopped working whenever we got to Times Square. And then we wanted to go to this place called, what's the restaurant called? Michael? What's the restaurant called?
Golden Diner.
The Golden Diner. And we realised that it was too far to walk, so we were going to get an Uber, but it was like $40 for an Uber, and it wasn't even that far. So we've come to the subway, but whenever we seem to come to the subway, our train never comes, and it's boiling on the platform, like it's absolutely roasting. My top lip is wet with sweat, and it's air conditioned on the actual train, but on the platform, no. And also my hip is really, really sore today.
This is like Thailand.
Oh my, this is the queue. So we got to the Golden Diner and as expected the queue was absolutely massive. We joined it and then I went to go ask the woman how long it was going to take, and she said the current thing was like 2 hours, and she still needed to take down all the names of the people that were queued up, so like it would probably be way longer than that. So we're like, no, not a chance, waiting 2 hours. So we've just looked up somewhere around the corner that does crepes, and we're gonna go check it out, or see if we see anywhere else on the way, because we're far too hungry to wait. So we've been back to the hotel, picked up Michael's gran, and we're just currently walking. We're going towards the Rockefeller Centre, but we're all a bit shattered today, so I think we might go in by like a little spa place first and get like a wee foot massage or like a wee shoulder massage or something. And my hip has also been giving me jip today. I don't know why I don't have a sore hip, I've never had one. I think it's just from all the walking, so we're gonna go and treat ourselves to a little spa. We found like a nice place just round the corner, so let's go. Oh, maybe we're not doing that. The spa was on the 3rd floor and you have to get steps all the way up, and there's no way Michael's gran could walk up 3 full flights of stairs, so we'll have to try find another one that's on the ground level for either later on today or tomorrow. As usual in New York, you cannot walk to one place without stumbling across something else, so we came across St. Patrick's Cathedral and decided to take a look inside, and oh my goodness, it was absolutely gorgeous in here. The architecture was just amazing and it was so lovely to see.
Home to global broadcasting, commerce, and entertainment. It all began right here, almost 100 years ago.
New York, Dateline 1928. Newsflash. The Metropolitan Opera and businessman John D. Rockefeller Jr. have announced plans to build a magnificent new opera house right here in the heart of Manhattan.
Dateline, October 29th, 1929. The financial world is reeling as the stock market crashes.
Plans to build a new opera house quickly evaporate as money, jobs, and hope are suddenly in short supply. Which is when businessman John D. Rockefeller Jr. has a flash of inspiration. He is going to hire an all-star team of architects and build a city within the city. As his vision begins to grow, so does the project. This will be a center for commerce, art, and communications, and he will finance the whole thing. Just like those first construction workers knew, it wouldn't be Christmas at Rockefeller Center without a tree. Rockefeller Center has always been a place of inspiration and celebration. And the story is far from over. A story that you are now a part of. We welcome you to Top of the Rock.
Welcome to Top of the Rock. 3 levels of inspiring views and exciting experiences await you.
There are 2 different floors at the very top, so we first of all got off at the 69th floor where we were met with the stunning view of both sides of New York. If you go, you definitely need to go to at least one viewpoint because seeing the city from this level is just unbelievable. I think my favourite was the Central Park side. We then got back in the elevator and headed to floor number 70. Oh, we're going out here. Oh, it's so windy up here. Okay, so we've made it to the top of the rock and we got the tickets that take you on the sky lift, which is this extra little ride that they've got where you get elevated another 30 feet, I think. And it's like fully glass balcony. Ooh, scared. Oh my god, it is actually quite high.
I met my husband. So his mother was a hawker. She stood in Paddy's Market in the lane, making her money all her life with second-hand clothes. And she used to come back on a Friday night and she had a big bundle on her back, tied, a big sheet tied there, Ferry. And she would take it in the spare room and she would open it all out. Most beautiful clothes and twin sets, stuff out of Marks and Spencer's and things I'd never seen in my life. And my husband used to go in and pick everything up for me and wash it all and drip dry it because there had no wash machines. Real wool, and we never wore trousers in the day, it was all skirts. She would go to the doors in Kings Park and the young girls had things they didn't want. What we do now, we give to charities. But they gave that to my mother-in-law and she would give them 2 and 6.
What's that?
Old money, 25 pence. Right. And she would take it to the market and separate it all and sell it. And so she was making the money. But my husband used to go in on a Friday night and took all the good bits out for me. And I had never had better clothes in my life. I was living the dream.
The Today Show.
Is it good?
Cheese. So it is now Tuesday and we are nice and dressed up because we're going to meet one of my US clients, which is great. So she lives just outside of New York City, and obviously when I'm over I thought message to see what she's up to, see if we can meet up for a little coffee. And it's good to meet the people face to face because normally everything I do is online, so I really only get to speak to them on Zoom. So it's nice to actually see people, meet people, and yeah, looking forward to it.
It's actually really cool having like a fully online business that's like global as well, because like wherever you go, you've got the opportunity to meet different people. Right, we're just getting in the taxi now to go. We're having to get the ferry across to a place called Hoboken, so we're just at the ferry terminal. It's quite a cool experience actually, because this is something that we wouldn't do if we were just here,
Yeah.
like in New York. So
I honestly think I've got some sort of vertigo. I don't know.
So do I feel dizzy
from the elevator.
when I was just in the toilet. I felt like the whole place was moving.
Same. Yeah.
I was freaked out.
I think this is moving, but I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, this is moving.
There's like a wee balcony thing in the glass. See it at the top of that building?
Oh, I've had to come sit down. That was making me feel a bit sick. So windy. Goes so fast, this ferry. Oh, we had such a lovely meeting and lunch. Had the best Caesar salad, one of the best Caesar salads I've ever had, I think. And then now we just got the ferry back over and got a taxi to come to Trump Tower and this kind of area. Wow, there's the Louis Vuitton building. Look at it. Wow.
Well, there's somebody there, huh? He's actually got a gaff in Scotland.
We then headed towards Lower East Side with Michael's gran to go and get some dinner, and we found this lovely Filipino restaurant. We said that morning that we wanted to go to a rooftop bar for sunset, and we didn't think it was going to be possible because they would all be booked out, but it just so happened that we found this rooftop bar right next to the restaurant that we were at, and it was just incredible. Michael found a live band karaoke, so we headed there to enjoy our last evening in New York.
The very first singer of the night is going to be Zoltan, everybody. Yeah. All that mighty.
Oh man, that was insane.
Alright, Michael.
Oh no.
Where's Michael?
Oh, fuck.
Go Fern, I've never heard her sing in my life.
Not in a shy way.
The best thing growing up was meeting my husband. He treated me so well. His mother was a diamond. And they made me feel wonderful. They didn't drink. And when I went to their house, it was quiet and nice. Watched television, went to the pictures. No drama, no bother. And my mother-in-law was so good. She didn't bother. She liked to be brandy. She liked to bingo 7 nights a week. 7 nights a week, and she would go down every night and get a fish tea next door. So Alec would pick me up for work. We would meet each other, we both worked in Glasgow. So he would pick me up and say, "You come back to my house for your dinner?" And I said, "Well, my mummy's got my dinner ready." He would say, "Oh no, my ma's got your dinner ready." I said, "Oh, call well then." So I'd pass by the tenement, my mummy's at the window, looking at the window in the old days. "Mammy, I'm not coming up. I'm going to Alex for my dinner." "Okay hen, okay hen." I'd go round to his house and there'd be the back of a picture would be written, "Alec, there's money, get yourself chips, a tanner," which is 2.5 pence now, not even that.
That gets you chips.
And I said to Alec, and spamming a plate, I said, "Alec, I thought you said when dinner was ready." He went, "No, just didn't want to cook him myself." So we went down and got chips and ate that between us. And watched telly all night.
Good morning guys, this is the last day in NYC and we've realised we haven't even had like some good American pancakes yet, so we were going to go to this place, the Golden Diner, which we obviously showed you guys us trying to go to, and the queue was just far too long and we don't like going that far away from Michael's gran and leaving her, so we found a place that's not too far from the hotel that's been quite busy the past few days when Michael's walked past it, called Little Collins, and it looks like they do good pancakes, so I'm going to check that out just now and hopefully there's not a queue. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know if you just grab a seat. I think you do. Just grab a seat.
Oh, that was so good. Like, I think that was one of the best breakfasts that we've had, but just the portion sizes here are massive, so
Too much sugar.
we could not eat it all, and yeah, too sweet. Like, there was literally honeycomb on those pancakes, as well as maple syrup and like cream, everything. The fruit does not balance it out, that's for sure. But what I was going to say to you is, last year or a couple of years ago, I read a book called Ikigai, which is like a Japanese kind of philosophy, and it talks about the 80% food rule, which means like you should stop eating when you feel 80% full rather than like stuffing yourself to the point where you feel sick. And since I read that, I've always like tried to do it, and it makes me feel so much better. And it's a lot harder in America with the portion sizes because you feel like you're wasting stuff, which I used to always struggle with, like thinking like I don't want to waste food, and I was always just eat it until I was full, but it's not worth it, it makes you feel sick. Okay, we're back at the hotel now, and what time is it actually? It's 11:15 and we need to check out of here by 12 o'clock, but our flight is not until 7 PM tonight, so I think what we're going to do is pack up all the stuff into the cases and put the cases down in the lobby, like in the little room that they've got. And then, I don't know if we told you this story, but we obviously tried to go to the massage place the other day with Michael's gran, but then they only had a stairs entrance, so she can obviously walk up the flights of stairs. And then when me and Michael went back at night time, we realised that they do actually have an elevator entrance round the corner, which was just typical because they'd like mixed up the signs the wrong way round, and it said on the sign there's another stair entrance round the corner on the next street, but it meant to say elevator entrance. So Michael's gran's still got some dollars left to spend, so we're thinking to take her so she can get a wee foot massage. We might also get one because the amount of walking you do in New York, honestly, if you come here you need to get a massage. So yeah, plan is pack up all this stuff into the case and then just go and chill for a bit. I think we'll head to the airport at probably like 4 PM, so we've still got a good few hours, probably get some food out. But yeah, not too much, just a chilled day and take it easy because it's going to be a lot of travelling.
Is it good? Did you ever think you would get to America?
Never in my life. That was my biggest dream in my life. I always said to Michael, oh, I'd love to go to New York, I'd love to go to New York. And he was a wee boy and he was saying, oh, I'll take you one day, Gran, I'll take you one day. But I'd never thought in my wildest dreams, you're only talking to a wee boy that you used to read stories to and you loved so much. Bucking Bronco on my knee. He sat on my knee, bucking Bronco, Gran, bucking Bronco. And I was jumping up and down my knees were, no wonder I'm no well now. I've never experienced anything like it. And I've never experienced the love that I've got from my grandson and his fiancée. Because they're the best, they've made me feel so special. And I don't get to feel special. So this has been a thing in my life at 75. My world's turned round. My world's turned round, Ferry. And God's been good to me. And my grandson did what he always promised me. And I love him to bits. And I love Ferry. And they've done everything for me, been here.
She's been great, hasn't she?
Ah, she's been amazing. I'm not her gran. So I appreciate that so much. I'm your gran, darling. I'm your gran through marriage.
All time.
First one's on the plane.
I was dragged up and not loved. And I know what love is now. Because I've got my 2 beautiful girls and my 4 beautiful grandchildren. I've got Ferry and Katie. And I'm so grateful. God's been good to me. Thank you and good night.